The witch was about to leave when she was suddenly stopped. A young couple was happily leaning against each other, and she was amazed to see this for the first time. Because of her special constitution, anyone she touched would be poisoned, let alone hugged. But the witch longed for that kind of warmth. She knew it was called love. Shy, she was too embarrassed to ask the bookstore owner about books on the subject, so she buried her head in her hat. With the help of her companion, she finally bought a romance novel and took it home. The witch's companions gathered around her, watching the world within the book. The witch's magic could bring the illustrations to life, making it seem as if they were experiencing the story firsthand. Therefore, the witch never felt lonely. With a touch of excitement, she opened the romance novel, as if opening a new world. The story of the male and female protagonist unfolded before her eyes. The witch also loved to draw, and she drew the boy from the couple she had seen that day. Because he was handsome, the witch drew him. The witch loved beautiful things but worried that her poison would destroy them, so she kept this beauty in her drawing. Unbeknownst to her, the figure she drew became incredibly lifelike, as if a soul had been infused into it. The boy in the drawing came to life. He smiled at the witch, extending his hand and inviting her to dance. They floated into the night sky, dancing gracefully under the moon. Just as the witch was happily immersed in the moment, a gust of wind suddenly blew the boy away. The witch reached out to grab the boy, but when she landed on a mushroom, all that remained in her hand was the drawing. This night would be a time she would never forget. The next day, the witch went to the town to buy paper and pens. After that, she drew the boy several more times, but he didn't appear like the first time. Strange things continued to happen. The witch encountered the couple again, but this time she witnessed a breakup. The girl kicked the boy away, the reason obvious at a glance. The boy had lost his charm from the previous day, looking as if he had been drained of energy, the remnants of something. Everything happened so suddenly. One day, he became dull and lifeless. The witch's face was filled with terror. She realized something was wrong. She quickly extracted the soul from the painting, and when it returned to the boy, he shone brightly again. But this also made the boy notice her. The witch fled in fear, completely unaware of the magical events that had just transpired. The boy remembered what happened last night. In his memory, there was no terrifying dark witch, only a cute and gentle girl. The boy's name was Henry, and he developed a special feeling for the witch. Ignoring the stares of passers-by, he found the witch and greeted her. The witch looked around, making sure she was alone, unable to believe she had been approached, especially by the person she had been dating online. But now that they had met in person, she was at a loss, not knowing what to do. The witch hid in her hat again and fled with a gust of wind, even leaving her cow behind. Fortunately, the witch soon returned from a mushroom. She mustered her courage and apologized for what happened last night. Henry, however, was happy about last night. He was glad that his encounter with the witch was real, and her cute face lingered in his mind. The witch also recalled the moment they held hands last night, and she became shy again, conjuring a mushroom to place between them, also to prevent Henry from being poisoned by touching her. Henry wasn't sad. Instead, he smiled. Indeed, when you love someone, you find everything about them adorable, even a mushroom. This was the first time the witch had been praised like this. She was shy but also happy, and the flowers on her hat bloomed. Henry became talkative and slowly chatted with the witch, completely oblivious to the strange looks from those around them. Some looked at them with admiration, others with worry, because Henry's family belonged to the White Witch faction. If the White Witches discovered the Dark Witch, they would eliminate her without hesitation. Two people with opposing stances coming together was undoubtedly a very foolish thing.
あのバカ。何やってんだあいつ。